I too will end up like that person.
Oh no. It's all fun and games making fun of the voices and the accents until it's your own, isn't it?
Sir William will kill me.
Ah, sure, 'tis fine, miss, you're in now. Feels like I'm in a subservient position. The parrot is my dom.
Do you want it? Do you want it?
Oh, Jesus Christ, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Run, boy, run. Don't touch those books. Everything will be messed up. Sorry. I'm gonna keep touching the books, though. It feels like every character is voiced by somebody who had one line in a Midsummer Murders episode. Oh, look at the fish. The other... Oh, God. I am actually, with no irony or sense of shame, the best to ever do it. And welcome back to Echo Night, for what I assume will be the final part of this series, because I think we're pretty close to the end of the game from what I've heard about this. I imagine I've already massively overextended the actual playtime of this game, because I'm bad at games. If I look up howlongtobeat.com, which is not the most reliable website in the world, but in general I will have to double the average score. If something says it takes 4 hours to beat, I will take 8. I like to take my time and read and relax with things, which has made people more annoyed than they should be on my stream, and has led to the dropping of games from my stream because they were taking too long. Looking directly at Baldur's Gate 3, I think that game took me 125 hours to beat on my first playthrough. That's too long. I'm sure you just watched some sort of previously on section, but they're never useful the way I make them. As a reminder, we got transported into some sort of magical cathedral. We've been running from a ghost king on a ship, and in general, the goal of this game is to save ghosts on a ship. That's pretty much all the plot you need, to be honest. We got given a music box, I think, just before we came in here. That might be relevant to something in the church. Can I interact with this candlestick? There's a candle stand! That doesn't help that much. I very rarely go into churches. As an atheist, there really isn't much point in me going into churches. Some of them look quite pretty. This one... I don't like the windows very much. I know the point is to show off the wealth, but I don't really like that very much. Catholic churches in general are really guilty of that. I don't like them. Protestant churches, they can look a little bit more austere, a little bit nicer. Really depends on the individual. I'm gonna go through this door. Nope, that's just a candle stand again. It's not lit, though. Fam. Do people still say fam? Do people still say lit? I don't think so. These are all things from about 10 years ago. It's one of these bits again. Normally, this is where a researched, scripted section would get slotted in. Whether it was an overview of the studio that developed this, a fun story or snippet of an interview about the process of creating it, or something only tangentially related that I found interesting, I'd write it down and record it for you here, letting you take a breath and a break from the high-octane gameplay. There'll be none of that in this video. We've already gone over everything, mostly in the first episode, so if you're just joining now, I'd recommend starting from there. This will be a little more relaxed. While recording this, I had the lights dimmed, the curtains drawn, and my eyes were still slightly heavy from an early wake-up, safe in the knowledge that I wouldn't have to trawl through old magazines or ancient forum posts for any informational content. We don't have to pretend that there's any worthwhile data being imparted here. We can just recline with a cup of tea and let the game play out on the screen. Like a let's play from the old times. The times when you didn't have as many creaks in your joints, or have to make an sound when you rose from a chair. Back pain was a laughable idea, and your face was uncreased and carefree. Look at you now. Look down at yourself. What happened? I feel I've gotten off topic here. Sorry. This is the final episode of Echo Night, and while there may not be video essay adjacent snippets to look forward to, we can still have fun on our journey, and enjoy the same meticulous editing as all my other videos. Thanks for sticking it out with me. I'll let you get back to slightly past Dreya. There's an organ. Oh, don't be a music puzzle. I vaguely know how to play the piano. I'm bad at it, and I haven't touched a piano in about 9 months, so it's going to be rough if I have to do anything with this. This appears to just go back down into the main foyer of the church. Do you call it a foyer in a church? Probably call it something silly like an apse or a nave. The only thing I can interact with is this organ. Fine, let's try it out. Oh no. That's C, C sharp, D, D sharp. Oh, I only have access to one octave. Okay, that's actually less annoying than it could be, I suppose. So I've got C to B. I'm gonna have to listen to this goddamn music box, aren't I? Oh, it's too early for this. The sun's barely up. I haven't showered yet. I'm just sitting here cozily with the curtains drawn with a cup of tea. I can't be expected to do puzzles. Maybe this wasn't the greatest thing to record. I have terrible pitch. Bum 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 bum. Nope. It's definitely not C that it starts on. Bum 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 bum. So it's D, E, bum bum, just up again. And then up another white note. Ow! D, E, F, is it maybe? It goes up a decent amount, so maybe it skips G and goes over to A. Bum, 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 bum. Okay! It goes up one more, I'm sure. I'm listening to it again. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, that sounded like a sharp note, didn't it? Bum. Christ. Now what do I do from here? Now a G? Oh! Bum, 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 bum. Play it one more time, please. Boo. Bum. Hey! That was only lightly infuriating. Also, we get some music for once in this game. I would say this game has been concerningly musicless. I think it deserves a little bit more, especially in the little sweeping cutscene sections. That was nice to have a little bit of a cue. Considering the amount of walking around you do in this game... Oh, the candlestick fell. Considering the amount of walking around and exploring you do in this game, I think it deserves a little bit of a Minecraft treatment, where occasionally just some ambient stuff will come on. You know, something akin to a Brian Eno record will just drift in, some discreet music. Oh, I don't want to go under there. A secret entrance in a church? It's going to be full of child bones. What do we think the crouch button was again? I'm going to say hold X. No, I'm going to say hold B. It's once again been about a week since I played this, and that is enough time for me to forget all the buttons. I've forgotten, at this point, this is how bad my memory is, I've forgotten what console this came out on. This is a PS1 game? As soon as I rep production on one of these videos, all the information leaves my brain. You are more intelligent than I am watching this. You're more clued up on things. I can guarantee it. I would like to light this candle. There is a candle. That's not really what I wanted. I remember I once applied to work at a bar, and I was told during the interview something that stuck with me, which is you should always carry a lighter. Because aside from any survival stuff like this, you might be able to charm somebody by offering them a light, which is, I guess, important if you're working at a bar. I didn't get the job, so it never really stuck. This goes much deeper than I would have anticipated. Again, that's not something you want to hear when a church is involved. This might be fine. Oh, Jesus, I knew something like this was going to happen. I knew it. I will say you're a bit older than I expected, but that's by the by. I'm allowed to make these jokes, by the way. They owned my country. What do you want? I was expecting her to be voice acted, and that's what came out at short notice. You came with instructions from me grandfather, right? I don't care anymore. Just get it over with and kill me now. I don't think I met your grandfather if I meant to kill you. I don't remember that. I was more hoping we could have a lovely chat. Can I get in here? These look a bit rusty. I guess that's one way to escape a cell if you've been left there for ages and there's not really people checking up on you. Pee on the bars until they rust. That would probably take a while. But what else are you doing, I suppose? Some of these look a bit flaky. Do you want anything? Guess I could give you something. Could I have access to the magical urn that's in here if I give you some sort of item? Do you want an astral piece? That's for laughing man with the nice voice. Curing potion. I don't think you'd want any of these things. I'm still wearing the dress suit. Good to know. I'm approachable. I'm fancy. Do you want the music box? This music? Where did you get that music box? My brother gave that to you. What? Who are you? The blue stone. You were the one on the train. Finally we meet again. What happened to him? The one that ended me, the stone. It's okay. I trust you. I know my brother wouldn't have given that to just anyone. I have to apologise to you. The blue stone fragment was stolen by my grandfather. I have done a lot of research on the two stones. You need that blue stone to fragment in order to destroy the red stone. I promise I'll retrieve that blue stone fragment, even if I must exchange it for my own life. You shouldn't stay here long. Someone might come. If by chance you come across me brother again, please give him this. I'll see you again some sunny day as ever knees up. Sorry, I feel like I'm undercutting a moment. So you're the little girl on the train whose grandfather was William. I don't know if he was your real grandfather or not, although you're still referring to him as grandfather. I don't know necessarily why he wants to kill you, but he seems a bit bloodthirsty in general, so... It's a bit like serial killers. If you're into crime fiction or detective novels, serial killers are your anathema, because they don't really have motives, they just like killing. It seems to be William's whole deal as well. I'll take your earring. It's a very ugly earring, I'm so sorry. I think it would work better as a necklace. I think as a pendant this would be quite nice. I suppose we don't know how big it is, but it looks like one of those big trashy hoop earrings. It reminds me a little bit of the Eye of Neverwinter symbol, which I briefly considered getting tattooed on my wrist. I think I would be too bullied. Oh, we're gone. We don't get to look in the magical urn. It's probably just a toilet urn. You must be her brother then. Was that Kriya? Probably could have remembered that from the start. It's very early. Have I mentioned that? Do we think that's short for creatine? Probably not.
Did you meet my sister?
You have wildly different accents considering you're related. Do you want her earring? Basically, the way this game goes is give the most recent item to the next person you see. Tends to work itself out. So I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark and say this is what we're meant to do.
My sister and you have met. Destiny has taken another course.
Oh god, has he moved to Kick now? He might be on Kick already. I don't know anything about Destiny. Yay! What did you just drop? Oh, another plate! That's 3 out of 4. Why did you have this plate? I'll also take your juice. I can give that to the man. The man who likes juice. I can't remember his name. I don't know if he gave one. I think we're probably done in this room then. It annoyed me to no end, so I would like to leave. How many other people around here were stuck in Ghost World? There was definitely one just across the road. Is there still an evil king? I don't think there will be, because the lights are on now. Which is very nice, because I was genuinely a bit spooked in the last episode, which is not really what I want from my comfort media. No offense if you use that term, but I kind of hate it. Oh, it's my comfort character. Intense millennial energy. What do you want? You're sad.
It's quiet. Now I can finally rest.
Oh yes, you were bothered by some sort of demonic noise coming from the telegraph room, which, as far as I could tell, there were no demons in there. It was probably just the telegraph. You should get over yourself. Well, you're over everything now. Take the juice, move along. Can I wash up a little bit? You know, when you don't have time for a shower and you have to do the horrible sink shower. Although I don't see any soap here. That's a soap dish, but I don't see any actual soap. You know, where you just lather up the key areas and then rinse down. It's better than nothing. We're free to roam around now, assuming all these lights work. Which they should, because I've turned back on the power. Oh, it's very dark. Where's a light switch, please? I'm very upset by this. Is that a light switch? Yes, good. Okay, I feel like I was seconds from death there. Can't remember if any of these were locked before. Ah, this is back upstairs. I remember now. I'm sort of putting back together the map in my head. There's the fish. They're very cute. It's locked. Am I ever going to be allowed in there, do we think? Engine room down. This area is restricted. Hey!
Finally, the light is on. Everyone will be okay now.
If you say, I mean, but I assume through this wall you have just dissolved, so you might not need to worry about that anymore. Some goo! I can see it floating in the distance. Anything else around here now? I'm mainly coming back here to collect goo, I'll be honest, because I knew there'd probably be something. Is there any gooey boys in here? I don't think so. This is where we got the sailor's documents and ripped open all the lockers for no real reason. And I believe this is where the guy with the code to the door lived, so I think we're all set here. I think we finished this area. Most of the doors are open, all the lights are on. It seems like everybody's pretty chill. I think we may be able to just leave. The last thing we need to tie up in this area is going back to Mr. Kitchen Officer, telling him that all of his friends are fully dead this time, not just mostly dead. So I assume we just climb back into this lift over here, which isn't really a lift. It's broken. Oh, for Christ's sake. Am I gonna have to go up those stairs and go all the way back around? I barely remember how to do that game. This could take me a little while. What I'm going to do is fast forward this section for you and see how long it takes me. It was actually only a couple of minutes. It wasn't as bad as I was expecting. Couldn't quite remember how many doors and corridors I would have to go through. Hey, everyone's dead, but in a good way.
Those guys, they finally left.
Me when I have any sort of social gathering that goes on after about 8 p.m.
Thank you. Now I will be able to rest in peace.
Oh, I did a little salute. I don't really respect the military, so it doesn't really affect me, but I suppose it's a nice gesture. Thank you. I'll take up your juice. Oh, and a plate! Okay. Why did you have this? Well, that's all 4 panels, all 4 plates. We've got everything. This might be an incredibly short episode. Maybe I should have kept going last time. Oh, they're gone. I was going to talk to the 2 ghostly friends. Well, we don't know if they're friends. Sympathetic to my cause of wanting to get off this ship and also wanting to kill William. Although killing William is more their goal, I suppose. But they're still very wealthy. They are the enemy of the proletariat. I almost missed that final plate. I kind of wish there was some sort of Zelda-esque noise when one fell.
All of the plates have been inserted.
They have not.
Use the plates.
Use the plates. She like, no husband, you're an idiot. Water leaf plate might go here. Yep. And then forest fire plate.
We shall excuse ourselves now.
Are you going to turn into juice as well? I'll be honest, I would have liked you to accompany me with some sort of ghostly weaponry, like some sort of spectral crossbow or flaming sword, something along those lines, because I don't know what I'm going to do through here, or how you expect me to accomplish killing William. Although I guess what can you do? Only the big boy ghosts seem to be able to do anything to anyone.
Please, seal that stone forever.
Will do. I assume this one's dissolved behind me as well? Yep, good. That would have been creepy if it hadn't. I've got so many spectral orbs, or whatever these are called. Astral peace, that's it. And my little crow friend is here, hello. I put your gear in a parrot. I'll be honest, I think crows are cuter than parrots. You've got a very sort of shimmery, opalescent vibe to you as well. You're like a shiny crow, if this was Pokemon. I've never really played Pokemon, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know if the one Pokemon game I've ever played even had shinies. I played Soul Silver. Hey, Soul Silver. I can't even continue that parody, it's gonna annoy me too much. I thought it was a fun time, but I have no desire to ever play another Pokemon. Yippee, we can go through. I probably should have saved first. Let's hope there's a save key in here. It's very dark is what it is. Is there a light switch anywhere? Oh, there's gonna be monsters. Although not so far. It's actually quite pleasant right now. It's very plush. I normally don't like full-length carpeting. I prefer hard flooring, but I suppose on a boat with multiple decks you would need it. Otherwise it would be so loud for everybody. Just take the first door, please. This doesn't look deranged at all. What am I even looking at? Oh, there's a ghost boy in here. Hello. What is this? Is it meant to look like some sort of jungle or forest? These might be owl lamps. It just looks a bit sinister and weird. I wouldn't spend much time in here. It looks a bit techy as well. I've never been to a rainforest cafe. I don't think they exist outside of America, really, but it kind of has this vibe, I imagine.
Oh, yes.
I love the acting. I'll come back to this game in the future, probably, just for the acting.
So, you finally come.
1930s JOI. That's not a joke I can leave in.
My name is Amelia. I am Arthur's younger sister. You're looking for Creya, right?
Yes, we encountered her in the past.
Yes. She has been waiting for you all this time.
Is she a corpse or a very old woman?
Creya's room is on the other side. My father knew how to get inside, but Jack might also know as well. I will give you this. Please, go see Jack.
I like your little beanie hat that you appear to be wearing. An old picture. Do you need any help yourself, or do you exist just for your husband? Are you some sort of trad wife? There's a light that resembles an owl. Yep, that sounds about right. Is there a Jack in here? This is so ugly and tacky. I imagine this is something that very, very wealthy people would be sort of enamored by. These are all probably plastic. Although it was the 30s. Were people really using a lot of plastic in the 30s? You know what? Let's do some educational stuff on this show for once. I'm going to look this up. According to Wikipedia, so take this with a pinch of salt because Wikipedia is frequently wrong, as I have discovered via research for these videos. The world's first fully synthetic plastic was something called Bakelite, which was invented in New York in 1907 by Leo Baekeland, and he invented the term plastic. But there was something called a plastic boom in the 1950s. Between 1950 and 2017, 9.2 billion tons of plastic are estimated to have been made. More than half of this amount is after 2004. In 2023 alone, 400 million tons of plastic were produced worldwide. Oh my god. It is projected that annual global plastic production will exceed 1.3 billion tons by 2060. Oh, I wonder if Mr. Bakelite is looking down from heaven going, "Why did you do this? It was meant to be a one-off." So they would have had some sort of plastic, but it might not have taken off in the same way yet. Oh, it's a toilet. And a huge bath. This looks like one of the very few baths I'd be willing to partake in. Feels like you'd actually submerge yourself in a satisfying way. Whereas most baths, and I'm not a tall person, wider than I'd like, but I'm not tall, 176 centimeters, something like that. I'm not exactly a big person. I don't think I've ever fit comfortably in a bath I've been in. They're just too small. And then that's even before you get into the whole soup thing. Those are very creepy eyes. This is obviously a skull. Hang on. Yeah, that's obviously a screaming skull with sharp teeth. Why the hell would you put this on the roof? Maybe it's become twisted over time, or maybe the decorators were just telling a funny joke. Can I use the toilet? I can open it up, but I don't want to do any Ewan McGregor shenanigans. And then it just slams closed. They're like, "No, you cannot pee." David Cage would never. So I suppose this is just your suite. That's what a suite is, right? I don't think I've ever been in a suite in a hotel. It won't open. Well, we need to see Jack, don't we? Oh, there's a little clock, or maybe old Georgian-style window above each one of these places. Oh, those are the plaques, the plates, whatever you want to call them. Jack! It better not be Robin Williams doing a wildly offensive performance. Is it bad that that's the first thing I associate with the name Jack? Oh, this one is sea-themed. It's just as ugly. I like the lights more, though. I'll go against the grain and say that I don't necessarily find owls that cute. I like birds quite a lot, but in general, the birds I like are either the little scrap boys, like crows, ravens, and pigeons, or the little orbs, like sparrows and thrushes and robins. The ones that are basically just an orb of fluffy feathers. Those are cool. Who are you? Are these the people I was helping? Portrait of Arthur Rockwell. Yes. There's a portrait of Hilda Rockwell. They have done you dirty, madam. They made your husband look like a slightly evil Mr. House. Not that Mr. House isn't evil, but they've made you look rough. A curing potion. That's actually wonderful. Although I haven't encountered any ghosts here, which is comforting and worrying in equal measure, because it means they might be lulling me into a false sense of security with nice, pleasant exploration. Maybe the ghosts are meant to be the horrifying rooms we see along the way. These are particularly ugly beds. I thought the whole point of a 4-poster bed was so that you had some sort of awning over the top of you. This is just an empty frame. It's horrible. Oh, I think this looks very bad. It looks like it would be able to hold you. However, I find it very kitschy. I think what's happened, though, is that I grew up in a seaside town, and I despise all of this sort of thing. Every house I passed growing up had some sort of novelty anchor or a little statue of a lighthouse or a scattering of seashells in the front windows. And I find it very annoying as somebody who doesn't like the beach or the seaside or that whole vibe. I think familiarity breeds contempt, and so I don't like it in here. I quite like the Art Deco granite sink. It's a bit huge, but, you know, if you can afford it. Sorry, I recognise that this has just become interior decorating criticism with Dreya. This wallpaper. Ugh. It might be like a fresco or a mural, but it is disgusting. It might be worse than the forest scene. There's one more door, so Jack better be in here. Oh, this one's more of a torture dungeon vibe. Oh, there you are. Or maybe it's meant to be a furnace, like you're in the bowels of hell? This one's a bit grim, Jack, I have to be honest. Horrifyingly, I prefer it to the other two, but only just.
Are you the one?
It's a bit quick. We don't know each other at all yet.
The one who possesses the blue stone.
I've got about half of it. Does that count? Am I half the one?
Our family would have been finished were it not for that red stone.
And how'd that work out for you?
That is the reason why I aided my father in his endeavors.
So you're a sort of worm-tongue Smithers figure.
I completely forgot when and how I started helping him.
That doesn't help me much. Oh, I probably have to give you something. Hang on. I assume you're Jack. Do you want to look at this old picture? Is this when and how you started helping him? It's a picture of you murdering your wife or something horrifying like that.
My sister and I.
Could be sister-wife.
What
They're a
about
rich
this?
family. I've been playing a game called Black Mirror on stream recently with my partner Emma. She doesn't watch these videos. I was about to say hello. I wouldn't want her to watch these videos. The thought of anybody I know in real life watching these videos fills me with an otherworldly dread that I can't quite explain. I was at a wedding recently and my dad informed me that he had watched about 2/3 of the Vampire the Masquerade Redemption video, and I felt a genuine chill go up my spine as I scanned my memory for what the hell I said in that video. God, did I say anything horrifying about my family? Did I say anything horrifically sexual? What the hell was I talking about in that video? It's a horrible feeling. If you're watching this, Dad, turn it off. Anyway, we're playing a game called Black Mirror. It's about some weird aristocrats, and there's been a lot of incestuous themes. Rich families, you just associate it with that sort of thing.
Yeah, those were the good old days.
See, that's a lascivious laugh. There's something salacious going on there.
Adjust the hallway clock to the bird in order to open the room next door.
I don't necessarily know exactly what that means, but I assume it will all become clear with my genius puzzle brain. Hey! All we had to do was show him a photo and he's fine. I wonder if that's disappeared his sister as well. I still kind of want to explore the rest of your rooms, so might skip through this for you. Oh, that's a weird bath. I was going to cut this bit because nothing's in here, but that is a weird bath. I kind of love it just because it's so strange, but the fact that one side is just open brick and two sides are just open brick and then the others are so straight, it feels like you'd have to stand up in the bath. You know what? Get rid of the wallpaper, leave the exposed brick, leave this mural in the background, leave the bed. I think this is actually the nicest room. The carpet, it's just all so edgy. This is the edgelord room. But I like the skylight. I like this backplate here. It's quite nice. I quite like the bed. It's huge. And also it doesn't have a footboard, which I really appreciate. I said before, I'm not a tall person. But even I will occasionally find that my feet are dangling off the bottom of beds. They're just not big enough. I think it's because I like to be a little bit lower. I think my head is usually about here. I like to be at the very edge of the pillow, and then my feet are kind of, dangling here a little bit. What is this? This better not be another claim ticket. I am never going back to that casino. I don't even think there's anyone at the casino to take my money. Oh, for Christ's sake. Also, I don't really like the idea of a 4-poster bed. The annoyance of cleaning it would bother me. I'd always be worried that the top of it was filthy or like a breeding ground for insects or something. Clock above the door to bird. This must be what they're talking about. How do I interact with this at all? There's a large clock in place of numbers. There are various markings. Can't seem to do anything with it though. Oh, hang on. This must be the setting box. It won't open. Oh, for Christ's sake. Did he drop a key that I just didn't take? Hang on. I'll be back. He hasn't dropped a key. Oh, maybe sister wife. I shouldn't call her sister wife to her face, just in case she takes offense to that. Most people probably would. Also, I think sister wife might be an actual term used by Mormons? Who knows what Mormons are doing, though. Hey, I spoke to Jack. You look a little bit like you're wearing a cool 1920s hat, but also like you're wearing a British World War I helmet.
I will stay until the day my father's soul is finally released.
Oh, that's gonna take a while, probably.
I was incapable of stopping any of this. I will make amends.
Okay, but I'd love a key if you could also give me that. I feel like I'm missing something here. What's going to happen here is there's going to be a hard cut. No fast forwarding, no nothing. There's going to be a hard cut and we're going to be standing in front of a key. Oh my god, it was literally right in here. It was on the table in the water world. Oh, Costner. Doesn't really look like a key either, but I don't really know how old-timey clocks work. I thought it was a claim ticket at first. Put it to bird. We probably could have just brute forced this. There's not that many options. I wonder if they would have let you. Although, which one of these is a bird? Hang on, this must be bird. This thing. Looks a little bit like a cool chicken. Yay! Puzzle solved. Oh, this one's a little prettier. I still don't like it, but I appreciate the symmetry on the wallpaper. Makes it look a little bit less random and weird. The floor is disgusting. I understand that they're going for, you're up above the clouds and you're looking down on creation. Look at the valleys and the hills and the rivers and the lakes. Through these little wisps of ethereal presence. But it kind of just looks like there's mold everywhere. I have to look at all these photographs. A picture of a father with his daughter. There's something written in the corner. 1898. Dreya at 4 years old. This feels like puzzle information, doesn't it? There's a picture of a family. Both parents are with their young daughter. I should be reading this in the sort of 30s American voice, I suppose. I forgot what his voice was. It looks like a commemorative picture of a family. Yeah, there's a picture of a family welcoming its newest addition. This is the only painting in here. It looks like a painting of a castle. Does it? It looks like a painting of a 4-poster bed. The only painting in here. That might be important. Yeah, I could make do with this room. I think the crenellations along the side are a bit much. If this was a usable room, not like a hotel situation, if these were discrete sliding doors that you could store clothes and accoutrements in. Maybe have a storage bed as well. It looks like this could have some fold-out shelving. Also, again, no footboard. Important. You could mount a television above that light switch. I think it would be good. I actually don't like televisions in beds. I used to have a TV in my bed when I lived with my parents, and I think it just leads to bad sleep habits, to be honest. I don't have one in my current setup, and I'm happier with that. Oh, this is almost nice. You know what, I'm going to say this is the nicest bathroom so far. I could do without the big hawk. The rest of it, quite pleasant. Lovely large bath. I like the grey swirls. It's quite tasteful. Big old sink. You could bathe a dog in that. I don't know why that was my first thought. Oh, it's some sort of Horcrux or whatever the hell they're called. Oh no, where am I now? I'm in the past in 1469. Oh god. Oh, also, my rating is average right now, which is pretty solid. I've only been playing this game for nearly 7 hours in total. I like that they give you a pedometer. That's quite fun. Although every time I see that word, I want to read it as pedometer, which is a very different thing. It's like, where are you on the scale from Harris to Seville? Do I want to go through the big fancy door or the slightly less fancy door that's equally as big? I guess I'll go through the slightly less fancy door first. It won't open. Thank you for making this simpler on me, game. Maybe I can just hide in the fireplace. Oh! Oh, we're on the other side of where we were before. We're past those two guards. Well, we have a dead king now. I hope I don't get caught and stabbed by these guards in a second. These guards are incredibly useless. The king has been dead for quite a bit, it seems. And they have not even bothered to move the body or check, probably. Maybe it's a Stalin situation. I don't think this guy was probably very nice if he was using the red crystal. So maybe they heard the death noises and now they're just terrified waiting outside going like, do you want to interrupt him if he's asleep? Do you want to interrupt whatever he's doing? You'll get killed. He'll probably flay us. If you don't know, that's how Stalin died. He was having some sort of heart attack or stroke, and the guards, allegedly, outside his door, were too scared to go in because they were frightened of him. The king's dead body. Oh, a cameo. I can't really see who that is. It looks a lot like Dreya, but that might just be the limitations of the art team's ability to draw faces. A lot of artists suffer with that sort of thing. Same face. Look at every Disney movie. That was quick. Who are we giving the cameo to? I have no idea. Because the ghost woman in the World War I helmet, she was like, I won't disappear until my father is vanquished. So I don't know if a cameo is going to be enough for her. Also, I don't remember where the front door was. Was this the front door? I can maybe vanquish you. Oh, don't hit me, please. I don't like being hit by kings. No gods, no kings. Only cameo. That's not really a good last line, but I think this might kill you. Yes!
Eleanor, my daughter.
Oh no. That was... Sorry, that's kind of a moving moment, but also the facial expression was incredible. Oh, I need a sip of tea to calm down. Well, at least we don't have to worry about Ghostly King anymore. Can I even turn on the light? That would be a nice special treat. It won't move, never mind, that's fine. I never actually tried to open these big doors, I just assumed they were locked, which you shouldn't really do. Oh, Jesus. William?
My journey has finally come to an end. Destiny shifted its course from the instant I held the red stone. With these hands, I have taken the lives of many innocent people.
Take a look at these hands!
And what was it that I tried to achieve? I can't remember anything anymore.
I feel a little sorry for you in that case.
That girl, Dreya, was waiting for you. She was fighting for both you and your father. Take a look.
Why am I taking a look at anything he hands me? It's probably some sort of bomb. You can't run from me. There is no way you can defeat a professional such as I. Lower that thing. You could have lived if you would have just given me that stone to begin with. You people don't know how terrifying my granddad can be. Heh, I couldn't care less. He's offering to pay me a great sum of money for that stone of yours. That's enough talking. It'll all be over quickly. You people would die like the rest. That's enough. Die. What the? Damn! Oh no! That was way more blood than I was expecting them to show.
Claire is no more. Everything is already in the past. But you might be able to change it.
Oh, are you full of regrets and dementia because of this stone? Do you actually want me to help you? You don't want to be evil William anymore. I can vibe with that, that's fine. Look, I'll work with you if you want to undo some stuff.
The omnipotent power of the red stone has taken over your father.
Daddy, no.
The blue stone. Combine them, and you can stop it.
Oh, I see what's happened. The Redstone has abandoned you because you're old and weak now, and taken over my papa instead, so you're now free of its influence, probably? And you're like, oh god, no, what's happened? What have I done? I can barely remember anything. I'm not gonna shoot you in the head or anything. Well, maybe we will. I don't know where the game's gonna go.
Please.
Where the hell are you sending me? Oh, it's the house where Dreya just died. Alright then. There blood on the floor? No. Are we here before that happened? This might be timed. 1913. Ugh. Let me just search through these. Just in case. This will fall onto him and... Okay. We are here just before the killing. There's a bullet. There was one bullet on the table, which she took. Oh, but he takes her gun, doesn't he? That's what happened, I think. So if we take this bullet, he won't be able to, I think. I don't know if we should be changing the past. It didn't work out great for whatever the guy's name was in Back to the Future. Marty something? I don't know. Let's take this huge bullet. Looks like a mortar. Now run away and hide in the cupboard. Oh, it's you again. What are you doing here? Such a strange man. You seem to appear out of nowhere. If I finally got the blue stone back again, but we must return. You can't run from me. Oh, you have company. Whatever. I could kill the both of you just as easy. You could have lived if you had just given me that stone to begin with. You people don't know how terrifying my granddad can be. Heh, I couldn't care less. He's offering to pay me a great sum of money for that stone of yours. That's enough talking. It'll all be over quickly. I'll take care of him. Run away, quickly. Go now. I won't allow. What the? Wake up! Are you awake? Good. You don't seem to be injured. Hurry, we must run! Damn! Ah, nerd. Damn it, no bullets! Kick his head off. Or just leave, I suppose. He's probably dead anyway. Stop pushing me. Stop right there! Such a miserable woman, living a cursed life from the day you were born. Your companion has nothing to do with you, right? I'll spare him if you will just hand me that stone. I have no choice. No, kill him! Such an obedient girl. Can't imagine you being William's granddaughter. Push him, push him, push him, push him. That is a huge gun. Well, shocking. I'm sorry, but as a perfectionist, it's hard for me to leave evidence. What are you doing? Leave him alone. He has nothing to do with this. Not a worry, my little sweet. I'll send you to heaven with him. Damn it, get out of the wall! No! What are you doing? No, don't! No! Oh, bye, Kreia. It never really ends up good for you, does it? You've had a really hard life. I'm so sorry. Honestly, it might be better that you're at rest now. Unless you're a horrible ghost. I got the blue stone bees. I think we have both now. Yay! Are you okay? He's dead. Oh, God. Oh, God, he's dead. I guess he was very bloody. I was expecting some sort of fight. We're gonna have to fight my dad. The engine room key. We saw that somewhere, didn't we? That was back where we were turning on the lights for the Ghost King. I remember this. Can I go through any of these doors? I don't think they're doors. They're just sort of breasty statues. Alright, well, bye, Will. I'm sorry it ended like this for you, I suppose. Again, though, maybe it's better that you're at rest. Maybe you did it yourself, I don't know. Oh, your papa's dead, so I can probably give you rest.
My father, his soul finally rests in peace. I, too, shall rest now.
I feel like we've accomplished some good. I don't know if we necessarily have. I suppose we just leave and go all the way back now. There doesn't seem to be any Skyrim doors. Where was the nearest place to access the smiling, laughing man? Because I've got quite a lot of astral pieces now, and I should probably hand them over because it feels like we are coming up to some sort of ending. I might need these potions. Oh, it's very pretty again out here.
So, you've come again.
We're back to JOI.
Are you having fun with your journey aboard the ship?
Would you like my special juice?
It must have been tough collecting this many. This will be enough.
Ooh, that's different.
By the way, have you ever had any doubts?
About what? About what you're doing with the
Why
juice?
I'm so interested in collecting these things.
I assume you're some sort of malevolent god.
I'll show you the answer to that question. This is the rock of all miracles. It has the power to grant you any wish. The greatest treasure of mankind. It is the devil's red stone.
Maybe I shouldn't have given you these things.
This stone belongs to you. We shall meet again when your fate with the other red stone comes to an end. When that time comes, we shall meet again.
Oh, I don't know about this. Is he gonna stab me with a horrible knife? Are you a sort of horrible evil djinn? I don't like that at all. Okay, I shouldn't have given him all these pieces. Oh God. I should have hoarded them for myself. The juice could have been useful. Let's hope that doesn't impact anything. It definitely will. Time to go to the engine room. Which one of you was an engineer? Oh, there is a little save slot. That's quite nice. Oh god, the perspective was so weird there. I thought I was looking at the ceiling. Oh, that was very interesting and weird. This is quite a meaty texture. It feels like I'm descending into an area I'm not meant to go. Curing potion. They're giving me a lot of curing potions and I don't know if I'm actually even hurt. I'm gonna take a little bit of holy water just to make sure I'm absolutely tip-top shape. Although I think I've defeated all the ghosts there could possibly be. There's some sort of map. I'm not really sure what I'm meant to be looking at. You are here. And it's highlighting some sort of the port side boiler room. There should be a key in here somewhere. The compartment. There should be a valve for the fuel tanks in here. Oh god. So there should be a key somewhere in the boiler room. And there should be a valve somewhere in the compartment. Wherever the hell that is. Caution! Do not lock the pistons while the boiler room is on. The pressure will become extremely dangerous. Should such an event occur, the emergency lights will turn on in all sectors. Ooh, that might be something we do. Because the lights would be nice. And it might be very dark down here.
Richard?
Yeah?
Come. Over here.
I don't know if I should. Who are you? Get some sort of ghostly cannon first. I don't even really know what I'm looking at. Is this the engine? It must be. It's huge, and it's quite steampunky, but that would make sense considering the era it was probably built. A lot of pistons and valves involved. Oh my god, it's huge. It's so big in here. Very Industrial Revolution nightmare. Not to go too Ted Kaczynski mode. Are these doors? There's a keyhole. Well, we need the key from that door. Did I avoid whatever was calling me? Papa?
I finally understand now, Richard.
We've been told that you might be evil now. Maybe you were fighting against it earlier on with the ghost, or maybe William still had the stone, but I'm not happy with what I've heard about you, Dad.
I realized it the moment I killed William and got hold of the red stone.
I was wondering where all that blood came from. You could have just not taken the stone, or thrown it into the ocean. You know, it's the One Ring, basically.
I had the strongest desire for this power all along. I will become one with this power. The blue stone, even it shall succumb to my powers in this darkness.
I don't really love this. Am I gonna have to use the blue stone against you?
There is no light here. Not even you or your blue stone will survive.
You're going very evil. Oh god. There is a strong power emanating from the red stone. If there was only light here. Oh, I have control. Oh, Jesus Christ, bye. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
You mustn't leave this alone. Hurry. Bring light.
I'll do what I like. Okay, now what happens? Is he just gonna chase me forever? Yes, he is! Oh god, that's the worst thing that could possibly be happening. Now we need the key and the valve, don't we? Probably this way. I hate it so much. Can we go through here? It won't open. Oh no. We're gonna have to do some loop-de-loops, aren't we? I can't run. I hate that we can't run. I haven't been here before. There might be some sort of valve in here. I need lights. Please, for the love of God, I need lights. We're just gonna take doors until something happens. He's right there and he can fly. Don't really know where we are. I don't see a valve. If I see a valve, I'll stop and take it. Do you wish to pick it up? Yes, I do. Now run away for the love of Christ. What the hell is this? That looks... Ah! This is the worst thing! Why the hell am I in here? In a meat cavern? Get the hell away from me! Oh god, I shouldn't have come in here! Move, 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 move! Get away from me! That's a horrible place. That might come into play later, I have no idea. Where the hell is the key? There's a room here. It might be the same door. It seems like there's two doors for each area, so we can kind of keep doing loop-de-loops. Yeah, this does not look helpful. There's a light switch. That's not going to work. We know it's not. Oh god, this is a dead end. Oh Jesus Christ, this might be the end of old Richard. There's another area downstairs. I feel like he's going to be able to cut me off here as he floats down through the floor. Pick up the pace a tiny bit, Richard. Please don't be locked. What is that? There's an insert for a valve. Put it in. Now turn it. Excellent. We still need the key. This hasn't helped massively. Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay, take a curing potion because we are very badly wounded. There we go, now run. There's another little stationary bit here. Use the valve on it again. I assume this is going to do something. I have no idea. Pipe done. I don't know if that's a good thing we just did or not. Run, 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 run. Eep! Oh, this is the dead end again, for Christ's sake! And this doesn't work. That's not a light switch, that's a key! Well, now we have everything we need. I don't remember where we plug this in, but if I just run backwards the way we came, we should come across the slot for this, and it'll be fine, and we'll vanquish whatever ghost there is. Although I'm not sure, 100%, the light will be enough to banish this mega ghost. Because he can go between rooms. None of the other ghosts have been able to go between rooms. My heart rate is so elevated. Ah! It's the fact that the ghosts can actually do something to you in this one. They can, like, rip out your life force or whatever. Why can't we go back to classic ghosts where they just hang out? I don't know where the keyhole was, but we'll just keep running. Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared the Christ out of me. Was this the keyhole? Yes, it was. Put in key. Turn it on. What did that do? I don't know if there's any other things. Oh, Jesus Christ! Was there another keyhole that I missed? Oh, I'm back in this hellhole. Bye. Did I not turn the key enough? Did I have to press X a certain number of times? I feel like I did it. Wait, what? Oh, that time it goddamn did it! Hey, the lights are on! Take that, ghost! Looking around worriedly to see if the ghost has actually acknowledged that the lights are on. They appear to have. The text box said, if only there were light. I imagine now that there's light, we can do something with this blue stone now that it's whole. Go, 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 go. How do you feel about the light now, father? Although I imagine you're dead. Do I have to put your ghost to rest as well? He's not answering, that's fair enough. When did you lose an arm? Did you always have one arm? What do I do with you? The stone's power has been alleviated. Okay? Use the blue stone on it. Hopefully this puts William to rest as well, because we didn't actually banish him with anything. All we've done is make a purple stone. Oh.
The power to change destiny. Gone. Forever.
Oh, shut up. We'll get you a robot arm or whatever. I'm very disappointed in you, Dad.
This place won't last long. Hurry. Run to the front of the ship.
This better not be a timed thing. Also, the front of the ship? Do you mean all the way back up to the, like, captain's quarters or something? That's a long walk from here, man. You're not coming with me? Oh my god! 98 seconds! Christ in heaven! I'm not 100% sure where you even want me to go, game. At least the lights are on. I'm just gonna run in this direction. I'm assuming this is the back of the ship where we are, and we're just gonna run in a straight line. But I don't know if that's possible. Is this where we came out of? It won't open. Oh, good. Well, back around then. There's no door here. This might be the end of old Richard. I don't know where to go. Richard, are you having a bad day? I don't know where the hell else to go. Hi, Dad. I'm gonna go through the other door and see if that leads somewhere else. Don't mind me. Get out! Does it? I'm not really sure. It won't open. Is this openable? Yes. This is new. Okay, hang on. Run, 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 run. Maybe we're meant to go into that secret meat cavern. Hang on. I remember finding that. Maybe that's safe from whatever explosion is going to happen.
I've come, as I have promised.
That doesn't sound promising. I've got 17 seconds left to not die.
Come now, inside the sun.
That must be... I think that was the sun symbol on that secret room we accidentally discovered earlier. Let's run to it. I don't know if I want to accept the Jinn's help, though. Run, 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 run. We can make it. Just about we can make it. It's right here. 10 seconds. 9. Get in here, please. 8. Hello. Time has stopped.
Hello.
Hi. What do you have to offer me? Now, time has stopped, but the music hasn't, so keep this quick.
I told you that I would come, didn't I, Richard?
You did. Kinda reminds me of making a deal with a devil in D&D.
Behold, you stand before the most omnipotent power man has ever witnessed.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I want the red sword.
The power to shape your fate to your desire with your very own hands. Take it with you.
It's instantly going to turn me evil. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do we just die here if we don't take it? What happens if I just let the time limit run out? A house was set ablaze on the 15th in peaceful Anchor City. Half the house was gutted before firefighters intervened. No casualties were reported, but the owner, Henry Osmond, is listed as missing. He disappeared abruptly, sometime before or after the fire. Police are treating the disappearance as a crime. Richard Osmond, the house's owner's son, was called in by Anchor City Police. He too disappeared while investigating the charred house. The case remains unsolved. Okay, that doesn't feel good. Oh, this is a lot quicker when you know what the hell you're doing. This is taking no time at all. We're gonna have plenty of time to decide. I think we were at like 20 seconds last time we were here. Turns out not getting lost is a great strategy for this part of the game.
I've come.
Yeah, we know you've come.
Here, take it with you.
I've been made aware on a quick Google search that there is multiple endings to this game, so I'm going to see if I can get the best one. I imagine the best one is not taking this knife, because it seems really, really bad to take the knife. However, I am interested to see what happens if I take the knife. That ending where we get caught in a fire or whatever in the newspaper, that's non-canon. This is going to be non-canon as well. I just want to see what happens.
Richard, I wonder what you'll wish for. I can hardly wait.
Oh god, okay, we have to leave. I thought we would just get sort of whisked away. Like, why can't I just wish for leaving this horrible ship? We still need to go through a door. Oh, hello.
This ship's life is coming to an end.
I noticed.
Come. This ship will disappear soon. You are not supposed to be here. Go home now. Everything is over.
Oi! Hey! Wake up! Are you listening? It's getting late, and there's nothing here. Let's go. Sigh.
We're back. All we have is a spooky red knife. Are we gonna kill everybody? Oh, and this is the whole secret door is sealed back up. Can I open it up again, or it's locked? Okay, I guess we just leave. Is anybody ever going to believe anything we say? I think we could write this into a lovely novel and make some money that way. Maybe we could wish for a publisher. Or the ability to write. I don't know how good we are at that. Hey, cop, would you like to see my spooky wishing knife that I've acquired from Satan or whatever he is?
Well then, what the hell? Damn, what the hell?
There was no reason for that, Richard. He wasn't doing anything to you. You did nothing at all. And that's the, I assume, bad ending. Rewind once more. I just don't believe that Richard would take it. His dad got instantly corrupted by it. William was a corrupted nightmare. Everybody who's come into contact with this has ended up dead and miserable at the end. So I just don't think he would even bother. Goodbye. I don't need it.
You don't need this? Strange. You are indeed a strange man. It is goodbye, then. I pray that you have a bright future ahead of you.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe you're actually like a nice guy. You're just tempting me. Just a trick from God. Maybe you're God. Stop turning me around. It's hard to turn around in this game, at least fully.
This ship's life is coming to an end. Come. You are not supposed to be here. Go home now. Everything is over.
I never lost faith that one day this cursed fate would be brought to a conclusion. At times I still wonder about the redstone's significance, the power to play with fate itself. Was that cursed incident and all of our pain and suffering caused by fate? When you look upon this music box, please, reminisce. Reminisce on this stone and the many people you saved. God blimey. Yay! We get a montage with sort of moving happy music, I suppose. Oh god, I didn't need to see that! We stopped that from happening, I thought. Why is it all videos of her getting tortured? I thought we were supposed to be thinking of the people we saved, like the child reuniting with its mother and the blackjack debacle. It's all just her. We barely know you, Dreya. That's an ominous, horrifying painting as well. I don't need to see any of these. I don't have any connection with William or you, really. And that's the end of the game! We did it! We got through Echo Night! I had a wonderful time with Echo Knight. I know that this game didn't receive the most glowing reviews, objectively very janky and weird, and it controlled so bad at the time, it's only been improved later on. The terrible acting, the weird art design, the plodding pace, I enjoyed all of it, even though those don't sound like good things. I was charmed by it. I found this really earnestly strange, and I'm willing to overlook a lot if something is earnestly weird and trying something different and interesting. And it sounds like that's what they were doing with this game. This is not the standard FromSoftware formula. Even at the time, they weren't exactly doing a lot of plot-heavy games, and they definitely weren't doing quiet, combatless adventure games. So I just love that it exists. I think this should be more of a cult classic thing. I've never heard of this before playing it. Finn? A question mark? Is that a question mark or a period? I don't know. If you're watching this episode, you've watched all the previous episodes as well, so you know what this game is. You know how strange it's been. Weird and difficult to parse and control it's been. It's interesting to imagine a world where this took off instead of some of their other stuff. And this became the FromSoft formula. You can still see some DNA. Every time that devil man went I was like, we're in a FromSoft game. 7 hours, 12 minutes. That's not bad. When you factor in the time I left it paused to go to the bathroom or make tea, redoing bits and reloading the game and stuff when I've died, you'd probably inflate that to about 8. Let's actually compare that to the average on how long to beat. How long did it take me? Apparently 5 hours. Now, to be fair, I do spend a lot of time walking in circles and talking into a microphone, so that does impact it. But still, that's a bit much. I don't know what any of these stats mean, by the way. Intelligence, physical, and secrets. I have no clue. Is that above average, below average? Everything is above the median line. Superior! Ooh, I got superior, apparently. I really bucked up my abilities in the latter half of the game, I think, because I was at donkey level through quite a lot of the early stages. Turns out I'm good at video games. Maybe that's taking it a little bit too far. This game will linger in my brain for a long time, I can tell. Even if I forget the exact details, I'll remember the feeling it gave me, the coziness of sipping tea and leaning back in a dim room and playing this game. Really, really enjoyed it. I'm going to go so far as to say, and I recognize that this is insane, this is my favourite FromSoftware game. I have played Dark Souls. I don't know if anybody expected that to happen, least of all me, when I first started recording that first episode, but I really, really like this thing. I am absolutely willing to overlook all of the flaws just because it's strange and earnest and sincere, which is apparently something I value. It would be completely understandable if you can't, by the way. If you're like, this looked like a nightmare, I can't imagine playing through this, you're also correct. But I think I would recommend it. There's probably a couple of endings I didn't get there, so I would recommend going and checking this out yourself, or other games like it. There's plenty that will be coming up on the show at some point in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did like it, you can leave a comment, you can like, you can subscribe to the channel. All of these things help a great deal. It's kind of eerie doing this without music, isn't it? Put in some music under the bottom of this so it's less weird. You can also become a member of this channel for as little as €1 a month, which is nothing. And as well as getting a nice warm feeling in your tummy from supporting the less fortunate, every couple of weeks you get a short extra video to show my appreciation. I should probably record one of them after this. I stream on Twitch, I mentioned that before. I'm on Blue Sky. I have a Discord server, which you are free to join if you're a fan. It's a lovely, relaxed place with just basically a collection of memes and movie reviews. As usual, the links to all of these things will be in the description, as well as a link to this game and how I got it running. Regardless of what you do, thank you so much once again for watching. Thank you so much once again for watching all of these videos. I don't tend to do a lot of series because they tend to drop off in views precipitously, but I felt like this one deserved it, and I hope to see you all for the next one. Bye!